What's up, YouTube? About to do this Michael Myers Halloween review. Before I do that, like, subscribe, comment below. Alright, so I was gonna get on camera, but I was like, this review not gonna be that long. Let me just do an audio. What more can I say? Mike gets out, goes out, kills people, and then it's a question: did he get away at the end? No, I'm just playing. Let me let me talk about the movie. So before I talk about the movie, let me tell y'all about my experience at the theater. Somebody brought their child to see Halloween, and this child was talking during the whole movie. The child and their mom were just talking during the whole movie. I swear I wanted to get up and go back there and curse that lady out. Because this was ridiculous. Why are you bringing a little child to the movies anyway? And then to see Halloween, so every time somebody gets killed, the child's like, oh my god, just crying and screaming and stuff, and it's just like ridiculous. Like, it should be a rule to not bring little children to films like this. That really pissed me off, and that really ruined my movie going experience for this movie for me, because that child was talking all during the movie, and it really made me mad. So the story starts off with these journalists. They're doing a story on Michael Myers, and they go to this mental prison that he's held at, and they go to visit him, and it's kind of crazy because they're all chained up outside, but they're like in the middle of this square, and you can't get inside the square, and if you do, they'll be able to kill you or whatever. So it's kind of weird. I never seen anything like that, so that was just kind of weird seeing that, but it looked really good, and there was a lot of tension built up in that scene. Now this was before the credits even rolled, and so the guy pulls out the mask, and he's kind of antagonizing Michael, like, Michael, you feel the mask, don't you? You feel it. And then it's just a big tension scene. He's trying to get Michael to talk, and then so it goes into the credits, and I like the credits. It has like this pumpkin that inflates. I thought that was pretty cool. So the journalists, they go see Jamie Lee Curtis character, Laurie Strode. And so, she's kind of like a crazy character. She has her house barricaded and everything, like being prepared for Michael Myers. And so they go to her. They're trying to get her to give information about Michael Myers so they can write their story. And she just kind of rushed them off. And then she goes to her family. The family thinks she's crazy. They don't really want anything to do with her and things like that. Eventually, Michael ends up getting out. He's being transferred on this bus to another facility, and he ends up killing the guards and getting out. And this scene right here, I like the scene when he got out, because it was kind of creepy. This family, this kid and his dad, they pull up on the bus. The bus has an accident on the side of the road, and so all the prisoners are out walking around in the street. And I like the way this scene was shot, because it was very creepy. Yeah, so the boy and his dad ends up getting killed, and Michael gets away. Michael finds the journalists. Well, these journalists, they have his mask. And so he finds them at a gas station. He kills them in the most brutal way. Like, he picks up the lady and just snaps her neck, and I'm like, wow. Like, and then he beats this guy to death. Like, he rams his head into the bathroom stall, like, just over and over and over again. And so Michael finally gets his mask back, and he changes clothes, and he goes on his killing spree. So he does a few kills. He just goes and kills random people. Like, he stabs people in the neck, breaks their neck. He just doing all kinds of crazy killing. And one funny thing was, it was this girl. She was babysitting this little black boy. She was babysitting him. I forgot his name. I forgot his character's name. But he was kind of funny in the movie. Like, he was doing like all kinds of jokes and things like that. You could tell for a child actor, he wasn't delivering his lines as good for a child actor, but he was still funny. He was still charismatic in every scene that he was in. But you could tell that he's new to acting. But I thought his lines were funny. And when Michael came into the house, Michael came in and started to kill his babysitter. And this kid ran away and said, I'm about to go get help. And you never seen that kid again. Like, he just ran out the movie. That kid probably is in Halloween 2 right now. He done ran all the way to the sequel. Like, that, it was so funny though. I thought about that kid all the way through the movie. Like, that kid was gone. So he ends up killing the babysitter, and he kills the babysitter's boyfriend. She invites this guy over to, make out and smoke weed and stuff like that. And he kills him. He sticks a knife through his neck and hang him on the wall. So he does some brutal killings. Then he catches this other guy with Laurie's daughter, well, her granddaughter. He's walking home with her. He likes her. He's the unattractive guy in high school that wants the hot girl, and she doesn't want him. He tries to kiss her or whatever, so she runs off and leaves him. And then Michael ends up catching him in somebody's backyard. He catches him, kills him, and hangs him on his gate. And then so he starts chasing after the girl, and she finally gets away and gets home to Laurie and Laurie's daughter. They had this big confrontation when Michael gets there. Oh, before that, Michael gets ran over by this cop. And so it's this mental psychiatrist. He's doing a study on Michael, and this scene didn't make any sense to me. So the cop hits Michael with the car, and so the doctor gets out, and he's like all distraught, like, oh, what did you do to my patient or whatever. The cop is trying to kill Michael. He's like, get out the way so I can blow his brains out. And this guy, he pulls out a knife and kills the cop and puts on Michael Myers' mask. And it's like, what? So that scene right there didn't really make any sense. I guess the guy was so obsessed with Michael that he wanted to see how it felt to kill people and things like that. And so we all knew what was gonna happen. He puts Michael in the car, and they're riding. Him and the girl is are in the back, and the crazy doctor is driving. And Michael wakes up and kills him. So we all knew that was gonna happen. So the girl ended up getting away. Michael kills a few other people. The girl ends up getting away, and she finds her way back home where her grandmother and her mother is. So they have this big confrontation where they're shooting at Michael and things like that, and he's trying to find them. They have this underground like bunker cellar secret room downstairs. He ends up finding them. Now this scene, the grandmother went upstairs to kind of kill Michael, and I like this scene because she had like different doorways and door passages that she would lock down. So she was kind of smart with the way she had her house set up. She had her house set up to where she can lock down every door, so she can kind of get Michael in a corner, kind of corner him off so she can kill him. Well, eventually she gets subdued by Michael. She gets hit and knocked out, and so he goes down to the cellar to where the other girls are, and one of the daughter, she's acting like she's scared and things like that, so Michael can come into view. And so she has this rifle in her hand, and as soon as he came into view, she shot him in the head. So after she shot him, he ends up falling down the stairs, and they run up, and before the granddaughter can get up, he grabs her leg, and she's trying to pull them down. The daughter gets a knife and stabs him while the grandmother is trying to help the daughter get up. After she stabs him, Michael lets go of her, and then the grandmother locks the door. And so they have him trapped. She was saying, yeah, this wasn't a safe room, this was a trap. So they have him trapped, and then she turns on this gas and throws down a flare to light it up, and so they pretty much burn Michael alive, with which we all know he's gonna be back. We all know he's gonna be back. He always comes back. So yeah, so that was pretty much the end of the movie. They went off, they killed Michael, they won. They beat him, but we all know he's gonna come back. For a slasher film, I thought it was pretty good. They did do some different things like the kills and how brutal it was. Will it be something that I see again? Probably so. I'll probably see it on around Halloween time. If I want to see another scary movie, and I'm with some friends, and it's a good movie to get with your friends and just all watch together. If I was to rank it Out of 5, I would give it a 3.8 out of 5. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed myself. That kid really got on my nerves in the theater. But yeah, I would definitely see it again. I don't know if I wouldn't go to the theater and see it again unless I was going with some friends. Then that would make it fun. But I enjoyed myself at the theater, besides the little kid. But I enjoyed the film. So, you know, let me know what you all think. Like, subscribe, comment below so we can talk about it. And I'll see you on the next video.